So, we're on the road again. We've escaped the office. We're bringing you this BMC YouTube show. We're in Sheffield for the Sheffield Adventure Film Festival. Come with me and let's check it out. Hello, welcome back to another installment of the BMC monthly news show with me, Niall Grimes, and can I get a drum roll please for the one and only?
Didn't know you were a drummer, Niall. What's your band name? It's me, Emma Tywford, and on that note, this month's special episode is coming to you from the Sheffield Adventure Film Festival.
Here we are, you're not wrong, Emma. This year, the BMC is proudly supporting the ShAFF and boasting a packed programme of films, talks and virtual reality presentations.
Very tuneful. Which I'm assuming now you're going to get involved with when we break away from these lovely sofas.
Yes, I love reality. Not only are we talking about ShAFF, we'll also be announcing the winners of this year's BMC TV Women in Adventure film competition and hopefully catching up with some of the people who made those films.
It's a pretty strong competition this year, 33 entries. Are we going to explore some of the festival?
Yes, because we're explorers, Emma. We're adventurers and explorers. We'll have a chat with the producer about that one. I'm not sure if we can, but I'm sure one of us can sneak away to nose around the festival a little bit.
The BMC 75th anniversary, the new H2O campaign to clean up the oceans and the mountains, a big thing with climate change.
Yeah. We'll also be announcing the winners of this
lovely Montaigne pack.
What a lovely Montaigne pack. It's jam-packed full of things that make things jam-packed. Not goodies, you're thinking. So, apart from the obvious, what are we going to be talking about?
Well, that was the why am I here, not what we were talking about.
Why are you? Do you ever wonder why you're here, Emma?
I wonder why I'm here a
lot.
lot.
Why you're
yeah. I mean, the BMC invited me here, rather nicely.
Well, you are the trad queen, and I wanted to find out what it's like being a queen.
Queen?
Yes.
Well, at home I get nicknamed the princess.
The princess, is that because you're a princessy type of character?
I think apparently I am.
So Emma, you've been called a trad princess.
Change it from queen.
Trad princess. Tell us about your last year. You've had an amazing year of climbing, ups and downs, ins and outs, emotional roller coasters, and all sorts of stuff, highs and lows.
Last year was a strong year for me, and I mean I'm kind of quite busy a lot of the time. I go around the country route setting a lot, so I'm on the road a lot. And
do you have like a route setting nickname?
Not that I know of,
right, okay.
But there's probably plenty going around cursing me afterwards. Yeah. It's always nice when you get someone random coming up to you just saying that they enjoy your routes instead of the criticism. That's quite nice. Randomly
last night at the BMC event, somebody said, any questions for Emma? And somebody said, I've done one of your routes down the climbing wall. And I was thinking, that's such a modern thing, that, isn't it? The fact that people register this stuff, because it's sort of so outside my radar that people would think like that.
Yeah, and it's quite an alien concept. It's like, oh yeah, you're climbing my routes.
Yeah.
And you've got your name to it, and they can go, that's the horrible person that made me suffer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I suffer in putting the routes up, and they can suffer climbing the routes.
Yeah, so it's a shared suffering.
It's a shared suffering.
And what's been your climbing highlights of the last year, Emma?
I mean, so we've been kind of doing a little bit of a film, and it's an ongoing process. And I've been trying a project called Big Bang. So that's been
a 9A on Lower Pentrew.
9A on Lower Pentrew.
9A?
Yeah. It's only had 2 ascents.
Really?
One of them is James McAfee.
Has he done it?
He kind of put me onto that one, and I thought it would be one that would suit me, but it's also obviously right at my limit. So we've kind of been filming that process, and the very start of me thinking it was totally impossible and wondering what the hell I was doing on it, to kind of it all starting to come together a little bit, and now falling off 4 or 5 moves from the top. And looking very close to it.
Right. So obviously these big long projects are quite an emotional investment. What was the big breakthrough along that journey for you?
I mean, for me, I'm fundamentally a trad climber, so it's important for me to have the trad climbing and go away from just being on the same thing. I think the big breakthrough for me actually was last year at the beginning of the year, doing the crux So there was like a little link up the calf was like, if you can do this to the top, it's on. And I did that on my first session on it last year, and I was like, oh right, I can do this. And from then it was just like a really positive mindset on it. Obviously there's times when I've gone down there and like sometimes my own head has got to me and I've just been like, I'm not going to do it today. And you have like those battle days, and then I just walk away and go and do some trad climbing and come back and get re-sight. So it's always been fun. I've tried not to take it too seriously. Generally like go down with like a good group of friends where there's not going to be no pressure. Mind control was like a really good positive start to the year.
A big Spanish red point.
Big Spanish red point 8C. That was another James McAfee recommendation. And it was like one of the best sports routes I've ever done.
Wow.
It's hard to beat the Spanish limestone and sunshine.
Yeah, sure. And trad climbing, what's been the highlight?
Trad climbing, the two main highlights have been Nightmare on the Cromlech, which is a classic Steve Mayer's test piece, and that was E8, 6C, but fairly serious and hard. It had a big reputation. And then the other one was Big Issue in Pembroke.
Oh wow.
Which,
wow. Mega steep, sort of fun looking thing.
Yeah. So like Nightmare was like super techy, crimpy, and then Big Issue is like really gymnastic, good gear, better gear, but like just really hard, probably 8B climbing, placing the gear, pumpy. And I power screamed for like the first time on a trad route, I think. For those who know me well, I don't power scream very often. It's a rarity.
Amazing, Emma. Sounds like you have an amazing year and more to come.
Hopefully. I mean, I've had a couple of tweaks at the beginning of this year, both route settings, so I think I'm coming out of the other side of them, fingers crossed. Right. And it's coming back into spring, so hopefully it's going to be sunny.
Flowers are flowering, the
daffodils are blooming, and
the birds are singing.
The lambs are being born.
Right, so what else we got come up in the show today, Emma? We get Women Adventure Film Competition?
We do. We've got to announce the winners of that. Yeah,
they are.
Well, that's you who's got to announce them. You're the big BMC man. The winners. Oh my God.
The winners are Aziza.
Should I just like telepathically float?
Yes, send them into my mighty brain. Aziza. Well Preserved was a runner-up, fantastic film. What is Adventure was a runner-up, fantastic film. And Judge's special mention was Banana Skin, a fantastic film. So congratulations. Go and check out all these films. An amazing year of entries. Many were 35, 34, 33 entries. Really impressive. All great films. They're in the BMC YouTube channel. All worth checking out. All worth getting on board if you're a female adventurer or filmmaker for next time. So congratulations to everyone who entered, and especially those who came out with a prize of some sort.
I think you've probably had enough of us. So we're going to let you watch a couple of clips now.
When you go to train, it's difficult in village or in desert, all the people, so what do? You run in Sahara alone? Are you normal? Are you crazy?
The secret for youth is that you rest in your own age. You can do it in different ways. This is our way. The main thing is the wellness you feel.
Is it adventure to pick a line on a map, to scramble up a snowy mountain with skis on your back, to feel humbled by the mountains and take in the extraordinary views around you? But does adventure need to be extreme, or can it be simple, like eating a pie at sunset or jumping into a freezing pool of water with your friends?
You climb for the wind to whip through your hair and to dig your hands into the rock's natural pockets. Climb just to know that you belong.
So, we're going to catch up with a few of the people at ShAFF, and first of all, we've got Matt Heason, ShAFF organiser. Matt, hello. This is all your baby. What's new this year?
What's new this year? God, my baby.
Well done. It's really nice.
My baby's a teenager. My baby's 14 years old.
Oh, really? No way, no way. Leaving home soon.
Yeah, well, maybe, we'll see.
What's happening this year that hasn't happened before, Matt?
This year, so, oh gosh, a few big things actually, a big step. So right now, in fact, my wife is singing below my feet right now. Yeah, we're running.
No way.
Yeah, we're running a bunch of underground urban caving trips.
Wow. And the rivers that flow under the Sheffield.
Yeah, so it's the Sheaf, the Don, and the Porter Brook all flow underneath Sheffield, and they kind of converge under the station. So there's these old Victorian storm drains, culverts. Call them what you want.
I've been down there one time. It's one of the most amazing things they've done. It's utterly incredible atmosphere down there.
Yeah, so we've teamed up with the YHA and with Sheffield City Council, the Outdoor City, and kind of pulled together a programme where we've had trips running all weekend down there, so we've got a little screen and a projector underground.
Right, it's hard to imagine what it's like. Imagine a railway tunnel with a river flowing underneath it that is complete darkness.
Exactly that. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So, but one of the highlights is actually we got live music down there as well. Wow. So you got the guitarists and vocalists, kind of the noise is kind of bouncing off the ceilings. Yeah, that's amazing.
That sounds good.
So that's cool. And then up there in the conference room, we've got a really cool room set up for with a bunch of virtual reality headsets.
Ah, really? Is that the Honnold soloing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you watch 360. So you watch a free solo, and you can now watch it the 360 version of it.
Have you had a go?
No, I haven't yet, but yeah, every single person I've seen who's come out of there has said how amazing it is, so I'm going to make sure I have a go before the end of the day.
Is it scary for people?
People are coming out a little bit, kind of like a bit woozy.
And you get some environmental activism stuff happening this year for the first time. Is it the first time you've done that? You've always had a bit of a vibe of that.
There's always a bit of a vibe, but yeah, so this year there's been more and more of the films have got this kind of call to action as part of the film. Right. You know, you watch a film and then they're kind of saying, right, if you want to do something about this issue or this environment or this landscape, go to this website, or you can partake like this. So we're kind of just taking that one step further, trying to get people to the festival to kind of inspire the people, so the audiences are watching the films, but then actually there's maybe someone talking about the film and kind of explaining ways so they can get involved. There's all sorts of hands-on sessions and workshops.
Yeah, no, it's a really nice atmosphere this year. Yeah, congratulations on your teenager.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt Heason.
All right.
Really love to see you as well.
So can you tell me more about the Hills to Oceans campaign that's going on right now?
Right, so this is the latest BMC campaign, Hills to Oceans, and it's all about removing mountains of waste. So if you think about it, you know, when you go out on the hills, I mean, how many plastic bags, plastic bottles? Yeah, and if you think though, really, where does that plastic end up? In the rivers, and then it tracks down into our oceans. So actually, you know, with all the plastics in the oceans, all the publicity around that, actually as mountaineers and hill walkers, we're saying, actually, let's get rid of the plastic from the hills. So what the campaign is, people can, groups of friends, clubs, go onto the BMC website, sign up to be part of the campaign. They'll get one of these clip sticks for picking up rubbish, which can be completely then it's environmentally friendly one, and one of these rubbish bags. Go out, then can weigh it, say what interesting things that they've picked up, what rubbish, and just really know that they're doing a great thing for the environment.
Yeah, there's no excuse really anymore for plastic.
There isn't really, no, and there's absolutely, I mean, I always say my mantra is I always try and bring more off the hills or more from the crag than I take to it. Yeah. It's just so easy just to, when you finish you climb or you walk at the end of the day, just look around, pick up some rubbish and take it home and recycle it.
Yeah, and I think it's like making sure, obviously it's something I've done on social media a few times, it's like if especially at the Cromlech boulders where you get people camping a lot. Yeah. I've taken a load of plastic bottles home, but I've also put it on social media to kind of just make people aware that it's not okay.
We're all just guardians of our planet for the next generation, and we just need to look after it.
Do a better job.
Do a better job, yes, yes.
Hey, and look what you have this time. Friends of the show, Montaigne Wim. Nice to see you. How's it going for you? This is the lovely pack we always give away, isn't it?
It is, yep. Fast Alpine 40.
Yes, indeed it is. Indeed it is. How's it going for you, Wim? Are you enjoying the festival?
Yeah, it's been really good fun. We've had lots of conversations with interesting outdoorsy people. It's kind of what it's all about.
Got a few ideas?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah. And you're sponsoring this, aren't you?
We are, yeah. It's our first year sponsoring the event. Yeah. It's I think it's been a runaway success. It's nice to be here with BMC as well.
Yeah, we're over in the far corner. You're in this corner, like a sort of an axis of.
It's been like the West Side Story a bit,
yeah. Let's go and rumble. So go and rumble with the BMC. You take these packs. We'll bring some cheap insurance. We'll see.
See who wins.
See who wins. Yeah. If it's okay with you, I might just take this Fast Alpine 40 and give it away to a lucky winner.
Absolutely, go for it.
Thanks a lot.
See you later, man. Cheers.
Oh yes, Louis, better, yeah.
Oh wow. That's quite weird.
I'm in Lhasa.
We're both in Lhasa right now.
Get away from me. People coming at me. When people look you in the eye, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I feel like I'm actually on the snow, but
yeah. It's emotional because some people look in the eye.
Yeah.
It's really uncomfortable because you think, well, how do you? Because whenever people look in the eye, you're meant to respond in some way, but you haven't got the power to respond. So it's kind of, it is got a realism to it, isn't it?
Yeah. You feel like you're actually a third person there, basically.
Yeah. That is kind of freaky as it is. I don't know. I guess you get used to it, but I've never worn those before. I'm Alex Honnold. Enjoyed that little wander around. It was good to stretch the old legs there, Emma.
Lovely. Right, now that's all done, we have to take some time to announce last month's winner.
All right, so, well, remembered, Emma. This month, the winner of this gorgeous Montane pack is...
Leo Carney. This Montane pack is yours for the taking. And please keep those comments coming in. Don't forget to give Niall some daily grief, and don't forget to share.
And that's all, folks. It's time to bid you all farewell till next time. So it's a goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from me.
Bye!